this is Russ. Yeah, time to talk e-bikes again. You know, I was looking through my current inventory of e-bikes that are in my home and trying to think which bikes am I going to keep for 2026. Yeah, I mean, at one time, I had as many as 26 bikes in the house. 26 in the house. I'm not talking in the garage. I'm talking inside the house. That's a lot. Okay. I mean, we're overflowing with e-bikes in this home. So I tried my best to bring them down. We're currently down to, I believe, 12, if you include the e-trike that's here. So really 11 bikes and an e-trike is currently in the home. Okay. And then I was thinking about it. I said, you know, am I able to actually ride 26 bikes even within the year? And the answer is no. Some of the bikes don't even get any ride time at all. In fact, a lot of times when I sell the bikes off, because I can't keep everything, right? People are always amazed that the amount of miles on the bike is under, let's say on average 200, right? Many of them have less than 100. Some of them have less than 50. Some of them had less than 20. They go, I thought there'd be a lot more miles on these things. No, they're not, because I have to rotate the bikes. I got to go from one bike to the next to the next. And of course, that means the mileage gets split up between the various bikes. And this past year, I didn't even ride that much, as we explained on the last video, that, you know, I was kind of in a dilemma of what do I do? You know, how do I ride and enjoy my rides and still stay within the law and everything? So, so the 26 bikes that were in the house got whittled down to 12 bikes, 11 bikes and one trike, okay? But even of that, I don't think I can use all those bikes. And the longer I keep it, it depreciates more, right? Because just like a car, if you had a car, the longer you keep it, it depreciates more. So really, the best way to do it is to do the review, ride it once or twice, and then sell off the bike. Otherwise, it's just going to pile up, because other bikes will be offered. And, you know, if you want to do the reviews, you can't keep everything. You have to sell them or move them. So I'm looking at the current bikes that I have right now in the home, and I'm thinking, well, which ones would I definitely keep? Now, I've always wanted to keep at least one bike to represent each of the various brands that I have worked with, but I can't do that. Even if I did that, we'd have too many bikes in the house, right? Because there's too many different brands. So here's what I'm thinking I would like to do with the current inventory of bikes that are in my home right now. Here's the ones that I think I would hang on to. And then I think everything else has got to go. Yeah. All right. I think I would keep the Magicycle Deer 26-inch step over version. Okay. Magicycle has always been the first brand that's ever given me anything. And so I would like to keep at least one of their bikes. And so that would be the bike I would hang on to. Okay. I think I would like to keep two of the Himiway bikes. That would probably be the, what is the model number? I think it's is it the D3 2.0? Yeah. I would like to keep that one. I would like to probably keep the A7 as well. That's their commuter version. The D3 is their fat tire bike. The A7 would be their commuter style bike, I would say, right? I would like to keep probably the U-Free Stellar Falcon, okay? I would like to keep the Lectric Expedition 2.0. I've always mentioned that I really like that cargo bike, okay? Not even just because it's a cargo bike, but because it's, as a bike in general, I really like that bike. Okay, because it feels good and it's quiet and it's got a lot of range and it's got a lot of flexibility because it can carry things, right? So I'd like to keep that. I would probably like to keep the X-Peak 2.0. That is their fat tire bike, right? With the extended range version. So it's the 20 amp hour battery in there. I don't know. You know, the thing is, I currently have the electric trike 2.0, right? The XP Trike 2.0, which I think they just call it XP Trike 2 now. I don't think they put the 0.0 on there. I don't know why you even need the 0.0. This is not like it's not like computer stuff where you have to use a point something. Well, anyways, I have the 750 watt trike now, but would I keep it long term? Maybe not, because I don't really ride it that much. I'm not really a trike guy, but I would like to represent the brand. So maybe keep that for a little bit, ride it around a little bit for the spring, and then maybe move it on at that point. What else would I keep? I currently have the Nomad 2 from lectric. I don't know if I would keep that one or move it on. I think I'd move it on. Yeah. Yeah, I think I would probably move that one on. I think, all right, here's the thing. Here's what I would probably keep in the house, okay? Because I know new stuff will be coming in. So get rid of everything except for the ones I just mentioned. So the Magicycle Deer, okay, I would keep. The lectric Expedition, the lectric X Peak, and the 2 Himiways. That brings us down to 5 bikes. I think that would be a healthy amount to have, okay? And then anything else that comes in for review, we keep that for a little bit, then we move them on. But I think those that I mentioned would be the bikes that I would hang on to at this point. Does that surprise you? Put a comment if it surprises you, okay? I think people might have been surprised that I moved on to wired bike, but as I explained on the last time, I really can't ride that bike anymore. I mean, I mean, to give the wired its freedom to do everything it needs to do, you have to unlock it, right? And if I unlock it, then I break the law in this area. So I can't do it. So the wired already went away, right? As much as I liked it, can't keep it. So so what I'm doing is I'm keeping the ones that I think I would most like to ride and move everything else on. Yeah. Yeah. So at this point, it'd probably be the 2 Himiway bikes, one commuter, one fat tire version, the 1 U-Free bike, the Stellar Falcon, the Magicycle Deer step over. I wish I had the step through version of that in a 26-inch version, but I never got one, so I'll just keep what I have. And then the X Peak 2.0 and Expedition 2.0. I think I would suffice with that. And then any new models coming in for review, I hang on to those for a while and move those on. And if the new models coming in are better than any of the ones I currently just mentioned that I would keep, I would move the other one on. Does that make sense? But those are the ones I feel probably most comfortable riding at this point based on what's here. So not to say that the other bikes that we've gone through are not good, but some of them have already been moved on because others have said that they wanted it, and I sold them off. And others, I just had to move on because of space, right? And so you have to kind of make decisions which ones you keep, which ones you move on. But those would be the ones I would keep. Yeah, yeah. Two lectric products, 1 Magicycle product, 2 Himiway products, and I think I would be happy right there. So now people would say, you know, are those the best of everything? Yes and no. Certain models do better in certain things than others, but I feel comfortable with those, right? I think I would be good with 5. That way we have space in the house, and any new stuff coming in gives it space to be brought in and then moved on as well. So 5 permanent bikes until something else takes it over, and then review bikes as they come in and then move them out as within a couple of rides. I think that's really the best way for me to do it. That way the house isn't jam-packed with too much product, and then I can give those bikes at least a decent amount of ride time. Yeah, so anyways, if you're interested in any of the other bikes, you know, that I have, always check russisright.com, which will redirect you to russisright.blogspot.com, and then you'll see the listing of the bikes there. I haven't put all these things up there yet, but I eventually will, okay? Let me say this too, since we're talking about moving things on. I mentioned before that I got some products from Rad Power Bikes because I had some credits that came in and I either use them or I lose everything, right? So Rad wasn't willing to send me a bike because it took them forever to make a decision what they were going to do, but they did send me the Hollywood racks. Yeah. So if you're looking for one of the Hollywood e-bike racks that you can mount onto your car, a 2-inch hitch, let me know. Yeah, I think I can ship those to you because I think they're about 65 pounds, so it's not unshippable because they shipped it to me. I think they use FedEx, but I could UPS that out. So if you want a brand new Hollywood e-bike rack for a 2-inch hitch, brand new, still in the box, never put together, just still in the box, I have 2 of them. Okay, let me know if you're interested. I'll figure out a price for you. Okay, now if you have a step over version, those Hollywood racks work fine. If you have a step through version for your bike, you need the accessory bar. I have 4 of those available. Okay, so if you need those, let me know. I can figure that into pricing as well. And then let's see, I also have 2 burn helmets that came in. I haven't even looked at them. It's still sitting in the box. Okay, brand new burn helmets. They're size large in black. That's all I know about it. I think I'll have to open up the box that came in just to see what it is. But go to the website from Rad Power Bikes and you'll see the product there. And so they sent me 2 helmets, 2 racks, and then the bars as well. That clears out my account with them. So I'll figure out prices. These are all brand new products. Let me know if you want them. We'll figure out what the price is shipped to you. So I'll have to check out the shipping costs and everything like that because it's going to vary in shipping because these are heavy products, right? Those Hollywood racks. It's not lightweight, okay? So I'll have to figure out a price with shipping and tell you what the total pricing would be. And then I could ship it to you, right? I would take a PayPal payment and preferably if you can put it down as a PayPal gift payment. Otherwise, PayPal charges me an additional 3% to use their services, right? That's how PayPal works. So save everybody some money, send it as a PayPal gift, and then I'll ship it out to you, that type of thing. All right. That's all I got for you guys for today. Just wanted to mention this is the thoughts that I have about what bikes will stay for this coming year and which bikes will we'll have to move on. There's, like I said, there's 11 bikes and 1 trike currently, but I'm gonna bring it down to 5. Yeah, so I'll put those other bikes up soon. Maybe I'll do that today. Yeah, okay. By the time you see this video, yeah, I should have the pricing up for the bikes. Now for the racks, yeah, we're gonna have to play that by ear because I have to find out what the shipping cost would be to going to you, and then I can figure out what the total price would be. So if you have an interest in any of those Hollywood racks, two brand new Hollywood racks, send me an email at contactrussisride@gmail.com and then tell me where you live. I need the zip code as well, then I can calculate what the shipping prices are and I can tell you what the total pricing will be if you're interested. Okay? All right. Hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Talk to you guys next time.